Hi, welcome to Losing Weight with Elizabeth. I want to tell you a quick little story. On Sunday, I've been trying to go to the gym 6 times a week. Now, I know not everyone's going to want to go to the gym 6 times a week. I understand that. Believe me, I spend at least an hour every single day that I go to the gym trying to talk myself out of going to the gym. So I get it. But so I'm prepared because I really want to finish losing off this last little bit of weight and get back into track. And I say, all right, I'm going to the gym. And my husband says, oh no, you can't go to the gym. And first, you know, your first thing is, what do you think your first thing is? Like, what? And he goes, you know, you have a christening and a graduation today. And I was like, oh no. Oh, I was so disappointed. And I love the people I was going to go see. I wanted to see them. Had I even remembered for a second, I might have gone earlier. I don't think so. But you know, it was really great to be disappointed about going to the gym, because when does that happen to you? Ever.
Never.
Then the other thing is, I changed it up at the gym to a new workout. And I noticed that I had this 12-week workout, and during that 12 weeks, like, my stomach seemed to just pop right out. I was like going, I mean, I know that I don't have a 6-pack, but I did have a 3-pack just like 4 months ago. I had a 3-pack. Not bad, not so bad. Anyway, and so I said to myself, well, what could be the matter? So I changed up the whole workout, totally changed it. And I added a lot of crunches in, and, you know, a lot of machines that use your, you know, these abs and what's the bottom part? I don't know. You know, down here. Anyway,
Abs.
And the whole thing. And I tell you, I thought, I mean, I work out really hard, and the next day I was going, oh. If I sneezed, you know, I was going, oh. It was the best feeling ever. You shouldn't get sore, really. But you know what? When you do get sore, it's not just a little, just feeling your muscles. You know, like if you move like this and you feel this muscle, it feels good. Mm-hmm. You feel powerful. Mm-hmm. You feel empowered. And so that was a really good thing. So what ends up happening is I don't go to the gym Sunday, and I go to the party, and the first thing I'm faced with is nachos with guacamole. It wasn't a good day. It really wasn't. There were so many treats. I ate the frosting right off my husband's cupcake. See, that's what will happen. And when I got home, you know, I started thinking about what I'd eaten, which was probably, I don't know, 3,000 calories, easily. And there were things that I could have had. You know, there was grilled chicken and salad. I could have eaten those things. I did eat those things, along with every other single thing that there was. And when I look at this list, if you consume what you have to do, look at the glazed donut. You have to have 1 glazed donut, 88 minutes of crunches. 88 minutes, not 88 crunches, 88 minutes of crunches. 1 cheeseburger and fries, 141 minutes on the elliptical machine.
Oh, no.
See, the reason I'm going to tell you these is because I want you to realize how much you have to do to work off. This is all junk. There's not one thing on here that's healthy. It's not like they're saying avocado. They're not even saying nuts. You know, I mean, they're not saying anything like that. So that's 141 minutes on an elliptical machine.
For 1 treat.
For 1 lunch of
1
cheeseburger
meal.
and French fries. I mean, it has to be the best cheeseburger and the best French fries I ever had in my darn life to have to you know, because that's over 2 hours.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's ridiculous. 1 fried chicken breast right from the store up the street. 65 minutes on a stationary bike. which is the most reasonable of everything. A slice of cheesecake, since you were talking about the Cheesecake Factory, at 710 calories, okay, was 148 minutes of brisk walking, not strolling, brisk. That's a lot of working out. That's over 2 hours. To walk over 2 hours. I don't know how we're all, not all just rolling and like, what are those, Weebles or something. I don't know what that is.
They wobble and they don't fall down.
Yeah, but there's the other thing, there's those, I can't think of them. Milkshake, 780 calories for a milkshake, which is really delicious, but nevertheless, 72 minutes of jumping rope.
I can't jump rope.
I can't even jump. I don't know if you saw my video on Facebook,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
think
pretty
so.
hilarious. There was a girl at the gym, Rochelle, who jumped up onto, like, what do you think
saw
that was,
that.
4 feet?
That was crazy.
It was
saw
crazy.
that.
She jumped from, like, not 2 feet away, she jumped up
Straight up and landed on it.
and landed on it. And then did it not just once, she did it like 15 times, then stopped and did something else, then went back and did 15 more. It was unbelievable, so I asked to tape her, to video her. So I videoed her, and then I videoed me doing it. And we brought it down to this far, and all I could do was laugh, because, here they say you have to jump rope for 72 minutes to eat a milkshake. It wasn't that I couldn't jump rope, but I'm not a jumper. I could never be basketball or anything. I'm not a jumper. 2 slices of pepperoni pizza, 159 minutes of climbing stairs. So you have to be on the Stairmaster for almost 3 hours. Come on.
That's why exercise is not good,
This
because
right
because of
here.
that list.
But you see, if you just don't, we won't consume these
Right.
things. This is the most important. See, here's what happened to me. I had the perfect dinner for Monday. And I mean perfect, delicious in every single way and good for me in every single way. And my husband got pizza. Could I resist it? I really, really, really tried. And I only had 1 slice.
Was it worth it?
You know what, Lucy? It wasn't.
It was not.
It really was not worth it. I think that, the taste of regret was already in my mouth. So it was ruining the whole idea.
But you stopped after that.
Yeah, I didn't have any more. Yes.
Just remember that the next time.
Yeah, because really for a 1 slice of pizza, I guess I have to walk climb stairs for 75 minutes. Isn't, I don't know how we're now rolling around. I really don't. Chips and queso, these are the big problem. 130 minutes of swimming. They don't mean just playing in the pool. They mean swimming. Michael Phelps swimming.
Who can swim for that length of time?
Nobody.
Nobody, well, he could, but nobody else could. I mean, that's over 2 hours.
Crazy.
A Frappuccino, 170 minutes of Pilates. 170 minutes of Pilates. Somebody have to have a gun to my head. And a soda is 54 minutes of lunges. Not 54 lunges, 54 minutes of lunges. Do you know how hard they are?
My knees they'd be killing.
If you ever did
thinking
this,
about
you wouldn't
it,
be able
yeah.
to walk.
No.
You'd be able to walk up the stairs, but to walk down the stairs, those muscles you would be screaming with every single step. You would. I'm not even joking. It's true.
You wouldn't be able to walk back to get another soda.
You wouldn't be able to walk back and get another soda without a shadow of a doubt. So one of the things, though, that I've noticed about going to the gym, and I think that that's what's making me actually work out as hard as I am, because I'm really working hard at it, is because of the feeling I get when it's over. Now, we can always think that one of the reasons is that it's over. I'm done for today. And you have a feeling of accomplishment and that it's over. Let's stress that it's over. But the other part is it releases that dopamine into your body. And that stuff, endorphins, that's the best drug ever. Ever, ever, ever. You cannot, it lifts my mood so high that I can barely, honestly, I can't talk to anyone. Because I was in Costco and ShopRite, and I was helping people buy groceries. I was suggesting this recipe for different, because I was looking at quinoa with a lady, and I said, you know what I do with that? She was looking at it, so of course I had to throw my my 2 cents in. And I was helping people pick watermelons. I got my phone out. I showed them how to pick the watermelons so they got a nice one. I was just unbearable that I was so sure that I needed to go to see the managers of those 2 stores and tell them how important I would be to their business. That's how really high I was on exercise.
Wow.
So if there's no other reason, it's that one. Don't go see anyone. Don't do anything. But, certainly don't go to Costco or ShopRite. You'll be talking to every single person. But I do that anyway. But at any rate, it is amazing how I used to have to take an antidepressant. I don't have to take it anymore. And that stuff is bad for you. This stuff is, this exercise stuff is good for you. It's natural. But those antidepressants are not good. So when it says it lifts your mood, it has mental benefits, like it makes you feel better. It's overall mood booster, no kidding. It gives you confidence. When I'm doing one of these exercises that a lot of people simply cannot do yet, one of my ladies at the gym that I work out with sometimes, she's really in great shape. And I said, well, did you try this yet? Because we have a new thing at TRX or whatever that is. It's straps and you do all sorts of different things on it. Anyway, one of them is it's like you're water skiing. You know how you get down to water ski and you're holding your arms up like this, and then when you go off the ramp, you pull yourself up? It's exactly like that. And I said, no, let's try doing it. Let's do it. That's how, of course, by now, I've already had 45 minutes of cardio. So I'm like, come on, let's go. Right? And she said, I am going to work out with you every day. You're so encouraging. And I was like, yeah, because when you're done, I have to do it too. You know what I mean? When you have another person doing it with you, you're more likely to, you want to at least do it as well as they do. And maybe not at first, you can't do that, but eventually. So it helps your body to, high pain tolerance. That's a really good thing. I didn't know that. I had no clue of that. But I think because you have all that dopamine, endorphins going through your body, it must help in some way. So it works to improve your brain power. I love that part too. You can have a better deal because what's happening? Why do you think it helps your brain?
Blood flow.
What?
Blood flow.
Blood flow, oxygen. So like when you're taking your walk, you have to walk like the wind. Do you check your heart rate? You have your thing?
No, I don't.
You should check it. It should be about 150.
I'm pretty sure my heart is beating.
I'm sure it's beating too, but in order for it to be, you're already out there, you might as well make the best of it. It can't be a stroll. You know what I mean? Although here I say this to her, but what the truth of the matter is, if I manage to ever get up at that hour and say, "Oh, Lucy, I'm coming with you," she would probably outwalk me all day long. But that would just be really, really hard to believe, only because of the way I work out at the gym. But on surface sometimes it's a little different.
Well, I was a mile away from my house yesterday when I got caught in the rain.
Ooh.
So I jogged back, and I didn't even have any problems, and I'm not a jogger.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
I've definitely changed. Something is changing.
Well, you have 25 pounds off of you. That's a cinder block.
That helps.
That helps. Imagine if you had to run that with a cinder block. It's pretty much what would have happened. I love how they say it improves your character because, not that anybody here needs their character improved, but you know, discipline, determination, dedication, all those things come into play when you are working out. When you get up at the hour you get up and you go outside and you do that, doesn't that give you a great feeling of like, that's right?
And I'm also like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I know. And then don't you say, yeah, I'm Lucy.
Yeah,
I mean that in the best way you say it. That's right. Lucy
Yeah.
does it.
You're doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it. It gives you some self-discipline. Well, I think knowing about that pizza right this minute is giving me some self-discipline. You know, I think you should read this every other day. If you want it, you have to understand that it is going to be reflected on this scale. That's just the way it's going to be. The scale is here, so I'm always telling everybody that the scale, and you guys can't see it. Anyway, and so so it does the self-discipline is such pride. It helps in recovery, like if you had to have an operation or something, it helps in recovery, or you were going off drinking or smoking or drugs, it helps in the recovery. It's very good. It reduces anxiety. These are all mental health issues, every one of these things. And oh, listen, who couldn't use a little mental health? We all have stress and you know.
Anxiety and a lot of depression and
Yeah, lots and lots of people do. I love how they say, you ever hear of runner's high? Yes, I have, and I get it, and I love it.
I've heard
And
of
if
it.
I don't get it when I leave the gym, I'm a little disappointed. See, that's a drug. You always need to do just a little bit more.